Sports and Youth Development hosted a program on behalf of the Kwara State Government, a roundtable dialogue which opened ground for engagement with the youths, where all the agitations towards the NSAS protests and movements were heard and listened to without judgment. Over 10 key speakers and analysts were present to represent both the government and the youths, so all opinions from every sector could be communicated freely without any judgment. The Commissioner for Communications, the Commissioner for Finance, the Commissioner for Works, as well as the Commissioner of Kwara State Police, who was represented by the Police Public Relations Officer, were present at this roundtable dialogue just to listen and represent the government. The NSAS protests and movements that were started by the youths nationwide in Nigeria is what birthed this roundtable dialogue.
It's the first and it cannot be the last, because now we are trying to engage youths. We want to first of all identify what the problem is, which is the key thing in any project management. You have to identify the problem, because that is where you know the necessary solutions to be preferred, which is what we are doing. So I think we're doing well, and it's not going to be the last.
This came from a result of youths standing and speaking out against police brutality and the need for better governance. The Commissioner for Sports and Youth Development hosted this program today to ensure that the youths are aware that they have a compassionate government who is ready to listen to all their opinions at all times.
Some differences were settled between what the youth were thinking, and then some explanation were made.
The theme, Re-enacting Youth Based Social-Contract, is a topic one can agree is high time the government and the youth discuss this properly, as the country has been thrown into mixed feelings and confusion.
What is the responsive situation to what government to have averted that situation? Why did we allow such situation to happen? When we had such information.
Security agents were duly informed and they were on their toes. But I will tell you in this forum today that what happened was better than what would have happened. That's the truth. Because they were already on ground, and what they would have done was to start shooting to scare them away, and we would have had another, maybe fake news or not fake news, another enduring massacre.
Ever since the protests and different activities had led to loss of lives and properties and hundreds of stores and businesses being looted all around the country, it is time for a call towards peace and the country moving forward towards bringing the youths to be the said leaders that they have been called to be.
We need to engage our youth, but there are some things they don't understand. So in this kind of program, they begin to understand it better, and it will inform their opinion on any issue, in future.
At the end of the program, the youths present will say at least one or two of their thoughts and their agitations have been eased as they were allowed to speak freely in this roundtable dialogue that was organized today.
I commend the brain behind this program, which is the Ministry of Youth and Sport. It's a brilliant one. There's something very important as regards this program. For us to restore peace and normality back to our society, there's a need for participatory decision-making, whereby as concerned stakeholders, the youth in the state, and other relevant people need to come up with our yearnings, what we are expecting from the government, and it should be incorporated. It should be incorporated for a better Nigeria and the good Kwara of our dream to surface.
Promises of more engagement with the youth with better avenues has been made, and we hope to see this in the nearest future. I am Obasa Olubanke, and this is Kwara.